Hello friends, your good buddy Stub from CorkandMeat.com. Welcome to day 4 of the 2021 Cork and Meat Adult Beverage Advent Calendar video series. And just like last year on day 4, I have a very special guest, my first of the season, and it happens to be the same very special guest I had last year on day 4. It's my good friend Christine Campbell from Girls Go Grape, all the way live from Vancouver, British Columbia. Christine, thanks for joining me again for this fun Advent calendar.
Thank you for having me. So exciting. I love that we're doing day 4 and day 4. That's cool.
I love it. It just happened to work out that way, I think, or maybe there was a little planning. There's no planning this year, flying by the seat of my pants, as I've said in the first 3 days of the series. Christine, I am going to give you the honor, since you are the very special guest, of telling everyone what we are sipping on today.
Well, we are sipping on one of my very, well, can you guess? I bet you can. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a huge Chardonnay fan, and we are drinking one of my very favorites. Oh, are we doing this? Are we doing the reveal?
I mean, so much so, you got the hashtag. This is your hashtag. And we both happen to be wearing these shirts. We did do a little planning for this one, friends.
We did. And we did a Chardcore presentation in Whistler in November. And we both wore these shirts as well. And I think we almost had a bit of a fight over the giveaway shirt at the end of the seminar, if I recall correctly.
We did indeed, yeah. Christine gave away a couple of shirts at the end of the seminar for a little fun quiz questions at the end. And people were going crazy over these shirts. So, yeah, if you want a shirt, hit up Christine at Girls Go Grape. She'll send you one.
Yes.
For a price.
Well, yeah, not for free, It's reasonable. It's reasonable, I promise you. So I am drinking. There we go. Cool Shauna 2018 Chardonnay. And this is from the Naramata Bench in the Okanagan Valley, British Columbia. One of my very favorite Chardonnays from BC.
Lovely.
What are you drinking?
Well, I just also happen to be drinking a Cool Shauna Chardonnay, but I have the previous 2017 vintage here in the States. So let's pour and let people know what we think of these. Christine, you want to tell people a little bit about the winery or about this wine as we prepare to taste?
Yeah. Cool Shauna, the word means a meeting place of friends. And it's a beautiful, very special vineyard in the Naramata Bench. And Judy and Skip Stoddard are the proprietors of the vineyard. They make it at the Okanagan Crush Pad, and it's been rated one of the top vineyards in the world for Chardonnay by Professor Pedro Parra, who is a rock star doctor. Terroir
he's a rock star because he's a geologist, right? Yeah. So that does make him an actual rock star.
I know.
Cool. So this 17, I'm getting some nice tropical fruits on mine, actually. Okay. And I gotta be honest, it might be just a hair cold. I probably didn't pull it out of the fridge quite long enough before, but I'm getting some tropical fruits, a little pineapple on there, and a little bit of even creaminess just on the nose. What about you?
Yummy. I'm getting popcorn, pear, caramel actually, and some roasted almonds. So a different profile, but the bright Okanagan fruit is definitely coming through the nose anyway. I'm going to go in and have a sip.
Absolutely. Let's sip together.
Shall we?
Yeah, so I'm getting a little nuttiness on this too, on the palate here. Still getting the tropical fruit coming through for me on this particular vintage. Once again, just maybe a hair more cold than I would like it generally, but once again, crisp fruit. Some nice creamy notes kind of on the back end for me on this one here. Really loving this wine. Loved it so much I did bring some home from British Columbia when we did present at Cornucopia together back in November. So don't tell the other wines in this presentation. This was one of my favorites, although all 10 were one of my favorites presenting there. So what's that palate bringing for you on yours, Christine?
Well, it's interesting. It's got some old world elegance, which I'm really appreciating, along with the bright fruit, the stone fruit, the wet stone actually in there. And the cool thing with this vineyard, it's almost really well known for its minerality, like this mineral zest note that goes right through it. It's quite electric, but again, there's that toasty almond caramel. It's really integrated. It's beautiful. It's been fermented not only in oak, it's been oak, stainless, and concrete. And so it's this really cool combination of the 3 vessels that we can choose from.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I do love that. I do love that shall I say, three-way there.
Oh my
with the
God.
Different, with the different aging vessels. Oh, come on. You knew I was going to go there.
No, I didn't.
At some point. Of course you did. Come on.
I wouldn't have brought it up. I promise you.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So the season's upon us. It's still early in the season. It's good to see we both decorated already to kind of get into the spirit here. It's our American Thanksgiving not too long before the season starts. That kind of kicks off our season here at the end of November. And I thought having you on the show, or having you on the Advent Calendar, I just want to say I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful that you were on last year and that this year we finally got to meet up a few times again, because it had been several years since we had gotten together personally and gotten together with some of our other wine drinking friends in August. And then was super thankful that you and I got to work together in Whistler. So I just wanted to pass that along to you and say thank you.
You're most welcome. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with me and sharing the stage. I think that we did it, I know we did a great job together, and I think that, I think people were calling us the dynamic duo, if memory serves.
Well, we may take those accolades and do some more things together in the coming year. That's what you call a tease, friends, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
No.
All right, Christine, tell people a little bit about Girls Go Grape, who may be watching, who don't know you, and how they can find you and what you're talking about in the coming month or so.
Okay. Girls Go Grape is my website. I am a wine writer, and on there I do wine reviews. I do, talk about wine and travel. I often do both happily together. And I'm working on coming up with my list, my Girls Go Grape what to buy for the holidays. I do a red, I do a white, and I do a sparkle/rosé. So that's coming up over the next couple weeks. And really just kind of getting ready for the Christmas season and looking at it as, finding all the silver linings as much as I can. And Girls Go Grape, yeah, it's my website. It just exactly, girlsgogrape.com.
All right, I'm going to encourage you to visit. Christine, I want to thank you once again for joining me for the Advent Calendar video series, the day 4 again. Friends, I want to thank you for watching and sharing and commenting, and whether they're good comments or maybe some snarky comments, I really don't care, as long as you're watching and sharing with your family and friends. Once again, thanks for joining, thanks for sharing, and until next time, be nice, be safe, and be happy. Cheers, friends.